Hey guys, Chairman here, back with another locals featured match live replay with commentary by yours truly. If you excuse the bit of ASMR voice, this is pretty late at night. I realize I'm not going to be here this weekend because of BSF Ontario, so I kind of need to get this video out before then, because I think if I procrastinate and wait until next week, it's just going to be way too late. So we're just gonna go ahead and commentate this really late at night. So yeah, excuse the basic whispering. So hopefully it's okay with you guys. On the left we have Attack on Titan versus we don't know what's on the right yet, but Attack on Titan player is going to start with a Connie, hits on the top check and swings direct for 2 is Chainsaw Man. This looks like it's going to be I see the Makima level 3 combo, which makes me think that this is probably the WGP winner list. That's 6 choice, 2 door. We're going to activate the Denji effect. Going to hit on the marker for the Denji, and Denji is going to swing. Looks like swing over, and then we're going to direct attack with the. I actually don't even know what. I don't think I've seen these cards before actually. I know the Denji is the one that you discard for the effect of the Makima standby, but I don't remember it getting a marker. Is this the Denji? Same Denji? Yeah, I think this is the Denji, right? And then I recognize this Kobeni. It's like a pretty good one, I think. Okay, so the Denji gets 2k if it has. Oh wait, no, this is not the. No, sorry, this is a different Denji. Gets 2k, it has a marker, and then oh, it's okay. It's siding the Connie. I was so confused. I was like, how did it beat the Connie? I'm like, it's the same power. Okay, it was siding the Connie. Yeah, I guess 2k marker, and then it's also a runner. It's a chase runner. Oh, it's not that hard. And then this Kobeni is oh yeah, when it reverses a battle opponent, you can top check 2, add 1, and then discard 1. So it's actually a pretty good filter card, just for getting a reverse. And it's also 3k cross turn if you have another Devil Hunter or Demon character. Alright, Attack on Titan player assembles a tri-field here. Okay, never mind, not a tri-field. Looks like, okay, this is kind of interesting. Looks like they're gonna go for the Connie to guarantee the reverse over the Kobeni, and then I don't think the Levi swings over, right? Or it's not gonna. Yeah, I mean it's not going to. Oh wait, did they have the Pochita on the turn before actually? Oh, if they had the Pochita on the turn before, that's how the Denji got over. Okay, I see. Okay, so the Connie will tie, and then the Levi is just gonna side here, right? There's no way the Levi is getting over, so looks like it's pretty good trade here. I'm surprised that the Attack on Titan player can only attack twice, but I guess it kind of makes sense because Attack on Titan going second doesn't really have good. Well, actually no, Attack on Titan went first, right? Did they Levi? I guess it was a Levi, but yeah, kind of surprising with the Levi that they weren't able to get like 3 attackers here, like, or like maybe even get a clean cut. I don't know if the Attack on Titan players playing clean cut though. Might not be playing the clean cut. I think yeah, the clean cut is pretty good. It's like I think it's a Reiner, right? It's like clean cut. I think you can play 1 copy if you're playing 4 Levi Rikis, and you can just Riki for it. I think the Attack on Titan deck also plays. Wait, why is there? Oh yeah, okay. I think the Attack on Titan deck usually also plays like the Aaron drop search, so that's like a bunch of different cards that can search out the clean cut. So it seems like a pretty good option to run at 1 copy. Alright, direct attack, front attack here with the Denji, and that is 0-6. Okay, it doesn't level up quite yet. Alright, direct attack here for 3 with the power. Going to take the damage here. Power combo, top check 4, going to add a 1 to hand. And Attack on Titan player, yellow incoming, probably can level red here. No, decides to level yellow. Or thinking about it. Okay, decides to level the Mikasa Fumio. That's kind of an awkward level target. Oh, never mind. Goes back to the Aaron Titan. Okay, so decides to level yellow ultimately. No red, which is a little bit awkward, but probably is not a big deal. Okay, gonna check 3 with the power, add another power, set up for next turn, triggers a door, go ahead and salvage. It's gonna go ahead and salvage a card that they revealed really quickly. Cannot tell, it's green, that's the only thing I could tell. Alright, and now this board is quite formidable. The Pochita is like super good with the power because the power is big cross turn for like no reason, and then the Pochita makes them even bigger. So I actually think that yeah, Attack on Titan is going to have a hard time getting over this board because the Mikasa is only, I believe the Mikasa is only 5/5 if I remember correctly. I think she's 5/5, and then with the climax she only goes up to 6/5, which means that yeah, the powers are gonna live here. Powers are both 7k. Why is power so big? She's so big for no reason. I guess she can't side. Yeah, that's her downside. That's why she's overstated. But dang, is she not she's so overstated. It's crazy. Alright, Connie here, he's gonna decide whether or not to leave it on top or marker. Ultimate goes for the marker. I can understand why he potentially wanted to leave it on top if he had an effect that could potentially draw the Connie, or not draw the Mikasa, or like in this case, the drop search could have drop search for the Mikasa. Then it would have been pretty value to keep it in deck. But I imagine that he still probably has Mikasas in deck, so goes ahead and not grabbing Mikasa, going for the climax swap. So it doesn't have the right climax in hand, and probably needs to use the climax swap to get the right climax. If that's the case, I would potentially not even have played the Connie. I think the Connie is kind of a weird play in this turn, unless they're just deciding not to use the level 1 climax combo and just like running 3 level 0s in and then trying to set up for like a climax combo on the following turn. Because if they don't have the climax in hand right now, then they're not really incentivized to play a single copy of the climax combo, and then you're not really incentivized to play over any of your 1/0s here because you're not going to get reverse. Oh, I guess they're still going for the climax combo. Yeah, not gonna get a lot of value here, but it's a 1-for-1, so it could be worse. So now talking about powers here, yeah, so probably gonna have to play the Mikasa in front of the Eren, yeah, or not the Eren, the Denji. So yeah, I think Connie here is just like super awkward because like if he didn't play the Connie, right? If he didn't play the Connie, he could have attack with the Sasha climax swap and then left the back row empty. And then leaving a back row empty in Attack on Titan is really powerful because it allows for your maneuver gears to move a character to the back row in addition to salvage a card. So that's a +2 on the single maneuver gear. So yeah, the fact that his back row is blocked here is a little bit awkward for him, just a little bit. It does mean that he is crashing some characters, which means that he'll have some open lanes in the front, but then it's pretty easy for his opponent just to make sure that they're bigger on both of those lanes and then attack the Mikasa first. Mikasa runs away to a different lane and then they get to attack again on that lane. So I thought Mikasa was smaller. I'm pretty sure Mikasa is 5/5 and power should be 7, so I am not sure how how this is going, how this Mikasa is going to get over. Am I missing something? Is Mikasa not 5/5 or 6/5 here? Okay, goes ahead and grabs the 2/1 Armin back row, triggers a door. Pretty powerful. Okay, my phone just went off. It's a blue archive notification. Okay, hits the Chainsaw Man player straight to level 2, which is kind of impressive. How did the power die? Am I missing something? Power gets 500 for every other, right? That's not during your turn. Yeah, so it's 6/5 base. And then Pochita gives global 500, right? Am I missing something? How did the power die? Wait, how did the power die? Is Mikasa not 1k if you have others or something like that? Oh man, I'm kind of so confused right now. Attack on Titan character Mikasa. Mikasa is... Yeah, if you have 2 or more other, gain 1k. Oh, it gets another 1k for a climax combo? Oh, so it puts Mikasa to 7-5 on offense. Mikasa's crazy. Mikasa's crazy. why do people not play this card? This card's crazy. Alright, okay, so the power combo is going to go and... triple power combo here is actually freaking terrifying. It does cancel off the top, I believe, for Attack on Titan player, but probably going to take the rest of this damage considering that they did trigger 2 on the previous turn, 2 climaxes, and then, yeah, so this is going to be some big damage swings here. Alright. Chainsaw Man player is incentivized to stop either here or on the next one. Ooh, the Machina Brainstorm is pretty good. It's a pretty good ad here. Yeah, gonna go ahead and stop there. Potentially there's a climax still in deck, so that's gonna be pretty big. Oh, it has the front row for the maneuver gear, and also wrong attack order from the Chainsaw Man player. Potentially could be going for this attack order just to try to get extra damage, which is totally respectable, but allows the Attack on Titan player to +1 off of this maneuver gear, running it to a empty space in the front row that has already been attacked, saving the Mikasa and also getting that nice salvage. Yeah, the new maneuver gear is just such a strong card. When you're able to use it to save a character like that, it's just really crazy good. Okay, so it looks like I can see a climax in hand, so probably gonna go for another turn of Mikasa combo. Now we know that the Mikasa combo does attack for 7-5, does get over the power, which is there will be at 7 exactly. Although I think the 1-1 Aki might get the powers in front of those to be bigger. It's a level support? Yeah, it's a level support. So we'll tie the two powers in front of the Aki, and then will be bigger than the power on the far lane. Wait for the refresh here. Just doing a quick preliminary count of the cards. Always good to keep track of your climaxes and all the stuff like that. So Attack on Titan player here is kind of an interesting situation because they only have 2 stock, and they are going to be at 2-4 after this refresh. So probably going to be at level 3 on the following turn. They need to kind of do damage this turn as well as get enough stock for their finishing turn. It's going to be a little bit difficult for them to get up to 6 stock for triple Iron Titan here. So we'll see what they prioritize here. They also don't have a waiting room immediately in order to, say, benefit off a choice. So they might consider milling a lot more off of the Mikasa effect to try to see if they can hit a soul trigger for a choice, or they could play the 2-1. Okay, so they do play the 2-1. Play down 2-1, get the choice out, and this way they are basically forfeiting triple Iron Titan. There's just really no way to get triple Iron Titan from this kind of position, but they are going to be able to get double plus the Armin back row, which is pretty good. Armin back row is definitely a fantastic card, and I believe the Armin back row plays very nicely around the Makima, who can send cards to waiting room, but the Armin back row gives the characters in front hexproof and is himself also hexproof. So really good heads up play here to basically counter the level 2 portion of the Chainsaw Man deck. And yeah, that just kind of forces Chainsaw Man to kind of abandon the Makima game plan, because the Makima game plan is just not good. Into Armin, could nuke like the Brainstormer, but like that's not very high value. Alright, so it doesn't really matter which 2 they kill here. Just needs to kill 2 powers and uses the Mikasa combo here. So yeah, at this point, just basically going for double Iron Titan. So Iron Titan player is kind of hoping all the damage sticks, hits the opponent to they trading? How is this a trade? Isn't Mikasa way bigger? How's this a trade? Mikasa's like way bigger. Oh wait, he didn't power the benefit. Oh, I see what's happening. So he's pumping the He's probably the Sasha, so that the Sasha is bigger. And then the Mikasa is going to be 7-5 trade exactly. Oh, did they double cancel? That's crazy. Oh, there's 2 climaxes there? Okay, Chainsaw Man player actually just canceling like crazy here. Okay, oh, I see. So double trade into the Sasha is going to also, I believe, trade. Yeah. Wait, no. The Sasha is not going to be big enough. Wait. Why did they go for this line? This line doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, like they should have just kept at least one Mikasa alive, no? Is there like a reason to... Yeah, I don't understand the reasoning to... Yeah, the Mikasas were 7-5, so like one of the Armins could have buffed one to like 10? Is it 25k buff or 2k buff? I don't remember. Yeah, I could like buff one of the Mikasas up really big, and then one of the Mikasas could be living here instead of like losing the entire board for no reason. Exciting, okay. Not sure what's going on. Okay, Denji. Oh my gosh, the last time he did this, he misplayed the Denji. Please don't misplay. Dude, if you misplay this Denji this time, I swear I am going to lose it. Okay, we're gonna start with the Kobeni. Kobeni is probably going to discard a... Okay, discarding that card. That's a very, very interesting card to discard. I feel like the Makima Brainstorm is just like a really good... Okay, go ahead and grab the level 1 power counter again. I think they have a choice in hand. After like triple canceling, they still have a choice. That's insane. That's crazy. A choice in this game state is like pretty bad for the Attack on Titan player, because I think Attack on Titan player just like milled a bunch of climaxes off of the Mikasa combos, so a choice here would be pretty bad. Oh my gosh, they do have the choice, and it's the right choice too. That's kind of insane actually. I'm pretty sure there's like climaxes stuck in stock. Oh, eats the 4. Sent straight to 3-1 here? Wild. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad for Attack on Titan. Not only are they taking a lot of damage here, damage is like very unequal, but also the the Chainsaw Man player has like no climaxes in deck, so the what do you call it? The Eren Titan burns are not gonna be that... Wait, this is just lethal actually, now that I think about it. There's no way they just die here, right? Surely not. Surely they cancel this 4. Okay, they do. But yeah, this is going to be really awkward for... I don't think Double Titan can do it. Like, you'd have to like get like really sacked out. Like, look how many climaxes are in the waiting room here. There's not that many climaxes left in deck to burn. Like the burns are not going to be that good. The Icy Tail, like I would say, like I think potentially like even John might be better than the like Eren Titan here. Like Eren Titan is just like a very low value. Yeah, this is just super unfortunate. Oh, it does reveal an Eren Titan off the top. That's kind of sick. Get to salvage an Eren Titan here for sure. Oh no, don't what? Yeah. I was like, yeah, Eren Titan. Okay, so are we going for a double Eren Titan or are we going for John Eren Titan? John Eren Titan, I feel like probably just has more reach at this point. There's like so many climaxes out that like, yeah, if you get the John burn to stick, then you actually have a potential lethal. Whereas I don't think there's like just no world where Eren Titan is gonna... Huh? Salvaging Sasha? They don't have the right climax? Oh, they don't have the right climax? That's super unfortunate. Okay, they're gonna go for the Sasha here. And then the Eren drop search. I am consider me thoroughly confused here. Oh, there's one card left in deck. I'm so confused. What is going on? You're gonna play Sasha. You're gonna climax swap the door. Okay, so they had the wrong climax in hand. I mean, at this point, if you have the wrong climax, you should just go for Jean. Like, you're only gonna get a single Eren Titan here. It's like a very low value. I feel like this is not the play. Like, if you could go for like Jean's or like, yeah, like Jean is probably better play, or potentially just, yeah, I don't know, man. This is kind of. I mean, it's already a pretty losing prospect in terms of like, you're super far behind. Yeah, super far behind in damage. I don't really have like presenting like much of a lethal here, but like at the same time, like might as well try. Like I think Jean here would have been really good. Okay, position here is also, it's not like terrible, but like it could be better. Like the Iron Titan should definitely be in front of the power, just as like a side opportunity. And I think you always attack with Iron Titan last here. I think you just need to attack with it last so that like if they eat, actually it doesn't really matter, cause like what's the rest of the board swing for, like 3 and 2. So even if he eats both, he's at 3-1. So it's like, yeah, it's still like so far away from lethal. It's like, yeah, you need to like trigger on both to be like 3 and 4 and have to eat both, and then like then you can potentially like be like, okay, Iron Titan does mill or doesn't mill, depending on like how many climaxes you think are left in the deck. But at this point, like you basically have to hope that Iron Titan hits like 4 climaxes and then burns 4, and then they have nothing, right? But this is pretty unlikely for Attack on Titan to come through with the win here. And just like really lucky draws from Chainsaw Man's side. I think they definitely were able to cancel their way into like some pretty crazy curve. Okay, bottom 4 hits a climax and a 0, so it's like a burn 2 here. Okay, that's the 2 sticks. This is potentially lethal on board, but I'm pretty sure they have climaxes left in deck. Yeah, there's one, and it's basically all she wrote. I think the rest of this game is just going to be a formality. Let's try to think about the game and see if Attack on Titan had it out. Is there any point? I mean, I think the level 1 was a little bit awkward, right? I did point out how there was a bit of inefficiency with the level 1 sequencing and kind of prioritizing like different resources at level 1. I think potentially if the Attack on Titan player had more stock resources at this point in the game, they could, you know, have presented a closer chance at, or a better shot at like going for lethal here. But yeah, with those resources, it was a little bit unfortunate. I think, yeah, just like use climax swap twice. That's 2 stock that could have gone for an extra. Oh please, oh my goodness, please do the right play here. Please, can we make sure we change correctly? Thank you. Oh, dude, I had to scrap the last recording because this guy just did not do the right Denji change. I was like, I clipped it and then I like sent it to him. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Put Denji underneath the Chainsaw Man as an extra marker. It's like as if it was like fusion. Okay, good. The footage is still fine. But yeah, I think yeah, double climax swap that ate up a bunch of stock, which is really unfortunate. And then also used Armin as a stock. So what was the stock usage for Attack on Titan player side? So used 1 Levi, right? 1 Levi, Armin, double climax swap, and maneuver gear, right? So that's 5 stock usage, and potentially didn't really need to use all of that stock. I think the climax swaps were unfortunate, but like probably necessary. I think the Levi's are obviously really good. I think what would I say? I think probably I mean, I don't know if the maneuver gear was 100% necessary in that situation. I think like if they played a little bit more efficiently, they would have had either a better maneuver gear or just like more resources to play with. Oh, double chainsaw. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Yeah, potentially. And then I think the Armin was a good play if they were expecting their opponent to like do the Makima here, but then I think they were already so far behind in damage that like it ultimately didn't pan out, because like, yeah, they just didn't have like an extra turn at 2. I think the Armin play would have been a lot better if they were like 2-0 or like 1-6 going into 2-1, no 2-0, and then like they would have another turn at 2 where the Chainsaw Man player basically does not get to do the Makima stuff. But yeah, at this point, like it's just over. Yeah, so potentially maybe didn't need to use the Armin effect. or the Armin change. Oh, not the change, but like you didn't need to play the Armin. Okay, yeah, it's just Omega over. Okay, well that was a pretty one-sided affair. I think Chainsaw Man was definitely in the driver's seat the entire time on Mr. Denji's wild ride. But oh wow, oh my god, what the heck? Attack on Titan player was actually kind of compressed in the upcoming cards. Could have potentially survived if all the climaxes were like at the top or something. But it is what it is. I think Attack on Titan player played fairly well. I think this game kind of showcases like the strength of the power combo. They're just so big. I mean, you just get to live for like no reason. A lot of times you just get the free +1 on top of like the already plussing nature of the combo. And then I think a little bit more optimization on the Attack on Titan player side could have helped a little bit, but I don't know if it would have been enough to swing the game in their favor. I think the cancels just didn't go their way. But I think it's also kind of shows that even though Attack on Titan has like a lot of really good cards and it's fairly has a high floor, but like you can see how like some of the older effects are just kind of struggling to keep up with some of the newer cards, because yeah, you just have to work a little harder to get some of the same amounts of power or resources. So yeah, you just kind of have to play more optimally if you're playing older cards to maximize any kind of gains you have over your opponent. So anyways, that is it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of commentary. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. If you're coming to BSF, I'll be judging Don't Be a Stranger, and feel free to come up and say hi. And yeah, that's it. Peace.